Hey guys, it's Alicia. Today I'm going to be combining two of my favorite things, and that is cheesecake and pumpkin, or pumpkin and all the pumpkin spices, I should say. So what I'm going to be making today is mini pumpkin cheesecakes. Now I've made a version of this before and I have a video of it up on my channel, but this time I'm going to be lightening that up a little bit to make it more Weight Watcher friendly. So let me show you real quick what you're gonna need to make these. First off, for the crust, I am simply gonna be using some gingersnap cookies. Not only is that easy, instead of making a crust, I love gingersnaps and I think it tastes really good with the pumpkin. So that's gonna be my crust. As for everything else, you're gonna need 8 ounces of the light cream cheese, 1 cup of pumpkin puree, and that's just the regular pumpkin, not the pumpkin pie filling that already has spices in it. And then a 1/3 cup of light brown sugar, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and just a pinch of salt. And that's all that you're gonna need to make these. So the first thing I did here was get myself a muffin pan, and I just lined it, and I'm just using these silicone liners. I'm fairly new to those, but I've been liking them. They work pretty well. So I've got that all lined, and I've also got my oven preheating at 325. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take these ginger snaps, and I'm gonna take one and just lay it on the bottom of these muffin tins, or liners. And like I said, you could make a crust if you wanted to, but I find this a whole lot easier, and it tastes pretty good too. All right, I've got those all lined and ginger snaps in them, so I'm gonna take this and set this aside, and then I'm gonna work on my filling. So for the filling, the first thing I'm gonna do is take my cream cheese, and I'm gonna dump that in there, and get that whipping up until it's kind of light and fluffy. Okay, that's looking pretty good, and I don't know if I said earlier, but you want to have your cream cheese at room temperature. That way it's going to whip up or cream up a whole lot better than it would if it was cold. So, got that where I want it. Now I'm going to add in my pumpkin, brown sugar, 2 eggs, teaspoon vanilla, teaspoon pumpkin pie spice, and just a pinch of salt. And then I'm going to mix all of this together real well. I've got this nice and mixed up, and it did take a little bit because I don't think I let my cream cheese come to room temperature quite enough. But anyway, it's all mixed together now. So I'm gonna take this ice cream scoop, and I'm going to just kind of fill these cups as evenly as I can. The ice cream scoop helps me make not as much of a mess, but as you can see, I'm still making a mess, but it does help. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fill all of these, like I said, as evenly as I can, and then I will be back. All right, I've got those all fairly evenly filled. So now I'm going to bake them in my oven at 325 for about 20-25 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean. Okay, I cooked these for just about 25 minutes. They're looking pretty done to me, so I pulled them out. I'm gonna let them cool at least a good hour before I top them with a little whipped topping. But I will be back once those are cooled down. Okay guys, I let these cool completely. I topped them with just a little bit of whipped cream. Now when I did the points for this in the Weight Watcher app or recipe builder, I put in 12 tablespoons worth of fat-free whipped topping, which is what I would typically use, but I don't have any on hand right now. So I don't think this stuff is actually, the real whipped cream is gonna be much higher than that. I've only got about a tablespoon on there. So the total points for these is 5 points a piece on all 3 colors. I'm gonna let my hubby go ahead and try one of them and let us know what he thinks. And again, he's not a fan of pumpkin.
Fan of you.
Ooh, well that's good. Oh dang. Got a little bit on the beard. That was like a two bite dessert for you.
I mean, that's really good.
You want a napkin?
Yeah. There's nothing Weight Watchers about the taste. I mean, it's really, I mean, it tastes like, initially just tastes like pumpkin pie, but then you get the cheesecake flavor with it.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, that tastes just like those cannolis you tried to make.
Well, and I also have a version of these that's not Weight Watchers, and I think they pretty much taste the same to those too.
No, I mean, that's really good. It's, I can see somebody buying that at a little bakery, you know?
Yeah.
Good enough to be.
Well, thank you. You're too kind. Yeah, these I think are pretty tasty, and I think they're perfect for fall, being pumpkin and, well, pumpkin spice, really. It's got the pumpkin spice going in there. So, yeah, little mini pumpkin cheesecakes. Yummy, yummy. And as I said, 5 points on all 3 colors. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.